Hey, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to my channel update. But first, is this not the coolest animated wallpaper you've ever seen? Just in case you're interested, if you have Steam, just do a search on Wallpaper Engine and you can download these cool animated backgrounds. They have a whole bunch of them, but of course I'm a sucker for the Cisco one, so there you have it. So as you may have seen in the title, this channel update for Monday, March 13, 2017 is the final update of this weekly series. Not to be mistaken that there's not going to be more channel updates, just not at a weekly frequency. So the past 14 weeks I've been providing weekly updates. So one of my main objectives was to reconnect with some of my old subscribers because, you know, with work, family, having a kid, it's not as easy to upload videos on a regular basis. And since now that I have time to at least start getting new content out on a somewhat consistent basis, I wanted to reconnect with them as well as keep other new subscribers up to date as far as what's going on. So I've been connecting in collaboration with old and new subscribers and non-subscribers. And so over the past 14 weeks, what I found is a lot of the collaboration that we do is within comments, private messages, Facebook and Twitter private messages, where most of the communications and things happen on those specific channels. So what I thought would be best for everybody is, because you may not know, like even this video, it doesn't take too long to record, but then once you get done with editing, rendering it, uploading it, getting all the descriptions, tags, things like that, you know, it can take several hours at times, even for shorter videos. So I've been making 4 to 5 a month, depending on how many weeks are in the month. And like, for example, this week, I haven't had a chance to create the SRST video yet, which I will either later today or tomorrow. Should be up there soon. But the point is a lot of the feedback that I get from you and the requests, they come in succession, and sometimes I think it's where we're at now and how we're collaborating, I think would be more efficient for all of us if the weekly updates are done on a less frequent basis. Because as you can see from the overall views, so here the weekly update views, that's either 4 or 5 videos combined, and it's basically, liberally speaking, 1% of the total views that I get a month. And first of all, I should say screen fist bump for all you loyal weekly update channel viewers. But I think the 1% that are watching these on a regular basis, we're collaborating either through private messaging or comments as it is. And a lot of times, a lot of the feedback I get, I think would be better to sum up, maybe do these monthly. That's just, and with the number of new subscribers coming in, they're probably not interested in seeing an update video that is me explaining why a particular video is postponed, for example. So I just feel that the amount of time that it takes to make these videos, I could be using that time to either be working on the smaller content or responding to emails, because it takes me a few days sometimes to respond. So I just think it would be more efficient to do that. So I'm just not going to do the weekly updates anymore, but again, I'll be doing probably monthly, and we'll just tweak it, you know, and see how where things go and how whatever works best for everybody. So I will say then, for this week, it's still on track for what I had mentioned last week as far as getting the SRST configurations, the demo and Jabber for iPhone, Android config example. Like I say, I should be able to get that done either later today or tomorrow. And as far as the VCS Expressway, I haven't had a chance to work on that as I had intended to. So this in the coming weeks, I should get some cycles to work on that. And in some of the recent comments, one was for a request for a CUCM cluster upgrade, so upgrading from different versions. So that I will add to the list, and I'll basically just set up an older version. We'll set up a cluster and then go through the upgrade procedure for the proper order. Main thing is you want to do your publishers first, but we'll make a video on that. And then another viewer told me about this UNet Lab Eve. It's been around for a while, but I had never heard of it. So when I looked into it, it's similar to a GNS3 style lab configurations. You can use IOUs and actual images like you can with GNS3. So I will be setting up in the free lab beta, test it out, and make some tutorials on that. And so then if you guys want to follow along, I'll have an install video for that, as well as you'll be able to access it in the free lab beta as well. So with that, that should wrap up this final weekly update series. And again, I appreciate everyone that's watching, all the feedback. I'm going to be continuing to collaborate with you and respond, where I can. So I didn't want you to think that, I'm not going to make any more videos. Most of the videos I'm going to be posting hopefully will be either impromptu content or scheduled content. And yeah, so we'll just see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. So again, I appreciate all your support, and I enjoy all of our conversations and feedback. So as always, thanks for watching and your support, and I will see you guys in the next video.